Hello, guys, welcome to my channel once again. Today is the third day of March in the year 2024, and as always, I have some well analyzed matches for you. So, guys, here's the result for yesterday's matches. I provided about six matches for you yesterday, as you can see, and we missed one narrowly. It was very disappointing. We didn't expect Rangers to perform the way they did yesterday. We didn't expect them to play without scoring up to two goals. It was very disappointing. Rangers has been in very good form and they have been scoring so many goals at home. But yesterday they decided to score just one goal. They lost that game. They lost that game to Motherwell. They had about nine shots on target and they could only get one goal from nine shots on target. So it was a very disappointing result, and we did not expect that. So the rest of the selections went well, as you can see. Little versus Aston Villa. I predicted Little to score at least one goal. Fulham versus Brighton. Fulham to score at least one goal. Norwich versus Sunderland. Norwich to score at least one goal. Sevilla versus Real Sociedad. Sevilla 2 goals ahead. Wolfsburg versus Stuttgart. Stuttgart to score at least one goal. And they were all very successful. So it was only the Rangers game that messed us up yesterday. So guys, that was for yesterday. Today I have taken my time and I have come up with very good and well analyzed matches. But before I provide you with these matches, I'd like you to take some seconds and like my video. Share and subscribe to it if you haven't done so. Without much use of time, let's take a look at the matches for today. So, the first match here is from the Scotland Premier League and it's between Hearts and Celtic. My prediction here is over 2 goals at 1.23 odds. So, we expect Hearts to score in this game. We expect Celtic to score. We expect to see at least 2 or 3 goals in this match at 1.23 odds. So let's quickly take a look at the data for this match. So the last time these two teams met, it ended 0-2 in favor of Hearts. Now, when you look at Hearts at home, you can see that these guys have been very, very consistent at home. Their last five matches, they have won three times and drawn just two times, and they have been scoring goals in all of their last five home matches. And then when we look at Celtic away from home, we can see that Celtic are equally in very good form. They have won four out of their last five away matches, and they have drawn ones. So these guys are very good in goal scoring, as you can see. And then when we look at the head to head between them, we can see that goals have always been produced. A lot of goals have been scored, as you can see. So we expect to see goals in this encounter. We expect to have at least 2 goals at 1.23 odds. Next, we have a match from the England Premier League and between Manchester City and Manchester United. My prediction here is over 2 goals at 1.16 odds. So, we expect to see goals in this encounter. Manchester City are very, very good with goal scoring, especially when they play at home. And Manchester United also scores whenever they play away from home. So we expect to see these two teams score, and we expect to have at least two or more goals in this encounter. Let's quickly take a look at the data for this match. The last time these two teams met, it ended 0-3 in favor of Manchester City. Now, when you look at Manchester City at home, you can see that these guys have been very fantastic at home. Their last five matches, they have won four times and drawn just once. And when you look at Manchester United away from home, you can see that Manchester United also do well away from home. In their last five away matches, they have won all five and they have scored in all five. And then when you look at the head to head between them, we can see that Manchester United has won two times, Manchester City has won three times, and lots of goals have been produced. So we expect to see goals in this encounter. We expect to have at least two or more goals at 1.16 odds. Next, we have a game from the Spain La Liga and it's between Atletico Madrid and Betis. My prediction here is Atletico Madrid to win or draw no bet at 1.23 odds. Atletico Madrid are very dangerous, especially when they play at home. So against Betis, we expect them to get all three maximum points, or at least get a draw at 1.23 odds. So let's quickly take a look at the data for this match. The last time these two teams met, it ended 0-0. Now, when you look at Atletico Madrid at home, you can see that these guys have been very consistent at home. Their last five matches, they lost just once, and that was a Copa del Rey game against Atletico Bilbao. They have won the rest of the matches. So Atletico Madrid has been very fantastic at home. Now, when you look at Betis away from home, you can see that Betis are not that consistent away from home. Their last five matches, they have lost two times, won two times, and drawn once. And then when you take a look at the head-to-head between them, you can see that Atletico Madrid has always been dominating. So we expect Atletico Madrid to dominate this time around. We expect them to win at least draw no bet at 1.23 odds. Next, we have a game from the Spain La Liga and it's between Atletico Bilbao and Barcelona. My prediction here is Barcelona to score at least one goal at 1.25 odds. So let's quickly take a look at the data for this match. The last time these two teams met ended 4-2 in favor of Atletico Bilbao. It was a Copa del Rey game. Now, when you look at Atletico Bilbao at home, we can see that these guys have been very wonderful at home. Their last five matches, they have won all five, as you can see. And then when you look at Barcelona away from home, you can see that Barcelona are equally doing well away from home. Their last five matches, they lost just once, and that was a Copa del Rey game against Atletico Bilbao. They have won three times and drawn once. Then when we look at the head to head between them, we can see that goals have always been produced. Barcelona has always been scoring. They have always been scoring goals whenever they play Atletico Bilbao. So we expect history to repeat itself. We expect to see Barcelona score at least one goal at 1.25 odds. Next, we have a match from the Italy Serie A and it's between Atlanta and Bologna. My prediction here is Atlanta to score at least one goal at 1.24 odds. Atlanta has been in very good form this season, and whenever they play at home, they strive to win their matches. So we expect them to at least score one goal in this game at 1.24 odds. Let's quickly take a look at the data for this match. The last time these two teams met, it ended 1-0 in favor of Bologna. Now, when you look at Atlanta at home, you can see that Atlanta has been very fantastic at home. Their last five matches, they have won all five and they have scored lots of goals. And then when we look at Bologna away from home, you can see that Bologna struggles a lot whenever they play away from home. Their last five matches, they have lost three times, drawn once, and won just once. And then when you look at the head to head between them, we can see that Atlanta has always been dominating. So we expect Atlanta to dominate this time around. We expect them to produce at least one goal at 1.2 for odds. Next, we have a match from the Portugal Liga and it's between Sporting Lisbon and Farense. My prediction here is over 2 goals at 1.1 for odds. Sporting Lisbon has been in very good form this season and they have been scoring goals for fun. So we expect them to score so many goals this time around, and we expect to have at least two or more goals on this encounter. Let's take a look at the data for this match. The last time these two teams met ended 4-2 in favor of Sporting Lisbon. Now, when you look at Sporting Lisbon at home, you can see that this team has been very fantastic at home. Their last 5 matches, they have won 4 times, drawn once, and they have scored so many goals. Now, when you look at Farense away from home, you can see that Farense struggles a lot whenever they play away from home. In their last 5 matches, they have lost 3 times, won once, and drawn once. And then the head to head between them shows Sporting Lisbon has always been dominating, and they have also been scoring so many goals. So we expect them to score many goals this time around at 1.1 for odds. Finally, we have a match from the Spain La Liga and between Villarreal and Granada. My prediction here is Villarreal to win or draw at 1.19 odds. Granada are really struggling this moment and they're battling with relegation right now. So against Villarreal, it's going to be difficult for them because Villarreal are in very good form right now. Villarreal has picked up form immensely. So it's really going to be a difficult match for them. And we expect Villarreal to win or at least get a draw at 1.19 odds. Let's take a look at the data for this match. The last time these two teams met it ended 3-2 in favor of Villarreal. Now, when you look at Villarreal at home, you can see that Villarreal has been consistent at home. Their last 5 home matches, they lost just once, won once, and then drew 3 times. And then when you look at Granada away from home, you can see that Granada are really struggling away from home. In their last 5 matches, they have lost 4 times and drawn just once. And the head to head between them shows Villarreal has won 2 times, while the rest has ended in a draw. So we expect Villarreal to win this time around. We expect them to win or at least get a draw at 1.19 odds. So, guys, are all the matches I have for you today. And as you can see, they're all well analyzed and backed up with data. So, let me run through it once again. We have Hearts versus Celtic, over 2 goals at 1.23. Manchester City versus Manchester United, over 2 goals at 1.16. Atletico Madrid versus Betis, home draw no bet for Atletico Madrid at 1.23. Atletico Bilbao vs Barcelona, Barcelona to score at least one goal at 1.25. Atlanta vs Bologna, Atlanta to score at least one goal at 1.24. Sporting Lisbon vs Farense, over 2 goals at 1.14. Villarreal vs Granada, Villarreal to win or draw at 1.19. The total odds here is 3.69, and you can see the Sportsbet booking code displayed on your screen. So, guys, this is where we come to the end of this video. Always remember to bet responsibly. Football can be very funny. Even with your best analysis, anything can still happen. So, make sure you bet responsibly. Make sure you like this video, share and subscribe to this channel if you have not done so. And do not forget to join our Telegram channel. The link is pinned to the comment section of this video. Thank you so much, guys, for watching my video. I'll see you again in my next video. Bye for now.